Back at it this morning. First load of mud going out. So I'm down here without the mats now. I just left the machine down here. I might have sent it a little too hard not being on mats. It got a little deep yesterday, but it is what it is. It'll wash off. So I'm gonna head out here this morning and get some more mud, transfer it back. I think the easiest thing to do is just come out here and grab 15-20 feet of that mud and pull it back and lay it over there into the loadout pit. Just keep working my way down, you can see the amount of groundwater that's flowing through here. So it's working out good, keeping a ditch open so that all this can kind of stay drained down and hopefully a little bit drier. So it's a nice cloudy morning. We got rain coming later on this evening, so we're going to try to get out what we can today. We hauled for about I would say maybe 2/3 of the day yesterday. Got out 35 loads, so hopefully we can get out around 40. We got to leave a little bit early or stop a little bit early to grade everything out, get it where when it does rain it doesn't pool a bunch of water up, grade off the path and everything, the hill. So what I'm doing now is transferring another row down to the loadout pit. Topped it off this morning with, what we got here, a chain or something? Got us a chain. Wonder where that came from. The pond, obviously. But transferring this down and creating a stockpile so that I can hop on the 160 and load out the truck when he comes for a few loads, and then hop back over here and transfer some more down. So we're finally at the stage now where it's hitting the truck, and it sure is nice that once it goes in the truck I don't have to see it again unless I go to the dump site. So it's always the first couple of days, it seems like it just takes forever because all you're doing is just moving mud and piling it up here, and it just keeps adding up. But once it starts getting out of the way and you get an area opened up, you can finally see the progress. I think I'm going to keep doing it this way, of working down the solid ground. That way I don't have to bring the mats with me, and just transfer all this mud back a little at a time. Because eventually it's going to get where I'm going to have to stay in this machine the whole time, because it's going to start taking me so much longer to transfer mud down, because instead of moving it once or twice I'll have to move it 8 times. So it would be nice if the bottom would be strong enough to hold up the dozer, but I just don't think it's going to happen, because you get all this groundwater coming out, and every time you push it, it's just like literally running it through a blender, and it ends up turning to liquid soup. So I mean, this is, if it'll stay like this is great. We can haul that, put that in the truck, load it out, no problem. I mean, we're hauling the wet stuff too, but you can only put about 12 yards in the truck or it pours over the tailgate. Finish piling this up, fill up the pit one more time, and then we will go and load out some mud into the dump truck. It might take me a 5-gallon bucket of water over there, because the windshield is about covered on the 160. Making progress. So we didn't bring the 250 over here because we didn't think that the ground would support it. I still don't think I would want it down here just because it's such a heavy machine. It doesn't look much bigger than this, but I swear it sinks like a rock compared to this machine. So I don't know. It is what it is. We shall get it though. Alright, let me lay this over into the pit and transfer some more down and figure out how I'm going to get out of here on foot. Loading out more mud today. Load of mud I won't have to see again. 300 more to go. It's like a giant 18-foot long mud squeegee. And it works really good. This is kind of like using a bulldozer. I can just move I don't know, 30 or 40 yards at the time. Take that, dirt perfect. Jerry's gonna be jealous now. Look at this. Gonna have to get you an excavator and a map. Move big mud. I wish I could use a bulldozer, but that's just not going to happen. I would get all the way to Stock. But little passes like this, you move 30, 40 yards at the time. And it only takes about 5 minutes to get it up here to where it's got to be loaded out with. So, I mean, it's the most efficient way I can think of. I've done ventured off course. Make some progress if I could get the mud out of here as fast as I could rake it over here. That's the only problem, but where the dump site is, it's got a one-lane little path through the woods. I guess you could have two trucks, but I think they'd be running into each other more than it would do good. That's over here now, ready to load out. So I'm going to throw a little bit more back in the pit and then load out for a little bit. haul one more load today and call it a day. Trying to get everything where it will drain. That's a wrap for today. We got a whole lot of mud hauled between today and yesterday. Got all that out right there, and got the pit where it'll drain. Got a lot of rain coming tonight and in the morning, so we're just gonna let this sit for a few days, come back first of next week, start moving more mud. So the rain's starting to set in. I've run up here with the dozer to the dump site. It's the first time I've been up here since we've started hauling. So got this field. It's nothing but red clay cleared up here. It's probably an acre or so, and they want it to be able to grow stuff, so no better place than right here to dump all that nice black topsoil out. It'll take a little while to dry out, but kind of build a cofferdam around there, and we'll have to do some more over there. We're just backing in here and dumping it out about 3 feet thick, and it'll dry out. They'll be able to grade it out and have a nice field right here that should grow some pretty decent stuff. Lots of mud, a whole lot more to come.